News Center 7's John Bedell is live in southern Montgomery County. John, you talked with someone who used to work with the president in Washington.
I did, Gabby, and here in Ohio, Governor Mike DeWine has ordered flags lowered to half staff for 30 days in honor of Jimmy Carter. You can see they've done that here at the Miami Township Government Center and right across the parking lot at their police department. While these gestures are meant to honor Carter's life and service, I talked to two people today about his legacy.
He was president. His last two years, I was a freshman congressman.
Former Dayton Congressman and U.S. Ambassador Tony Hall served under 5 U.S. presidents. As Hall was starting his work in Washington, Jimmy Carter was in the White House.
He really should be remembered for he's helped more people in the world than probably any recent president that I can remember.
I talked to Hall virtually from his home in Florida and to Dr. Mark Caleb Smith in his office Monday about Carter's legacy.
I think it's fair to say he struggled as president.
Smith is the director of the Center for Political Studies at Cedarville University.
I think his legacy politically, honestly, is mostly rooted in his post-presidency in some ways. An envoy for peace, certainly someone who cared for the poor, the marginalized in society.
And Smith and Hall both said Carter should be remembered as a great man of faith.
Faith was his life, and I think it led him not only in the presidency, but really when he got out of office, it led him to do a lot of wonderful things.
And as a man who showed that faith in many ways.
It's a life of service. Not a life of all about him, not a life about accruing wealth or accruing prestige, but it's a life about giving to others, and maybe a message that we could all use a bit more of.
Dr. Smith also talked about how unassuming former President Carter was. For some quick perspective there, you had a former president of the United States living in a ranch home in his hometown of Georgia that, according to a Zillow estimate I checked today, is valued at just north of $250,000.
He made a huge impact, John. Thank you.